It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Tigers will kick this away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. On the run, it's Moulton. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
We'll give it to the running back. First down and more. He's still running. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. They'll hand it off. Spinning out of the tackle. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Clemson.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. It's a draw to the back. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good... Moves the ball to the 39.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
No, kick it away here. We'll see if he can make the play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Going for a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds his target, and it's complete. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Moulton. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
In the red area, it's Moulton. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Back to pass. It's Bailey. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. It's a design run.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
The Wolfpack line out now, first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Davidson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They're going to run the option. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a first down.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pump over the middle. It's Brown. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So far, it's NC State on top, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Near the sticks. It's Brown. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Finding some room with the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
All week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. Back to throw. It's Bailey. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, of course, most recently Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And it's taken right around the 35. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Running back grabs it on the screen. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Brown. Oh, what a cut. He's still going. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He escapes the pocket. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Motion now from the tight end. Using his legs. It's Milton. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
NC State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Bailey. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. A gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. They pressure it and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the Tigers will have to kick this away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. Coverage team brings down the returner. Looking downfield. It's Bailey. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, NC State. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Here's the option play.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. And timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
That's caught. It's Fleming. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Simmons. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there.
back out there. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Has the first down and more. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. He keeps it on a design run. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score at the first down.
There you go. I love to see that fullback get involved. Take advantage of the defense, sometimes forgetting the fullback. Defenders rarely see offenses that look for the fullback out of the backfield, and here it pays off for a first down.
In the red area, it's Haynes. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25.
It's Moulton. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down quickly, not much. Gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
They'll run it here. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Looking to throw. It's Bailey. The receiver grabs it.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
They face a third and short on the 9th play of this drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They jump on top now here in the fourth. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. The offense getting closer to a game-time touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Can he make it to the marker? They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. Clemson getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football. He's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in this football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Into the end zone. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark it right at the 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. They just keep feeding the running back the rock, and they cannot stop him. Another touchdown for him.
This running back is having a career game here today. And, you know, in the defense, they've had the entire first halftime to try to come up with some adjustments. Nothing that they are coming up with is working. On this offense, continue to give this back more chances.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So a 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Short pass finds the tight end. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
There's a 1st and 10 play. To throw, it's Bailey. That's caught. It's Anderson. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Trying to find room. It's Moulton. Stopped short the marker after just a short game.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
QB keeper all the way. Slides to avoid the big hit. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Powering through a tackle. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Now the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Back. It's Bailey. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, North Carolina State. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Bailey. The sure hands. It's Scott. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, he makes the catch.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
And they'll stop him after a short game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He escapes the pocket, just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Ball handed off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Play fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Here's a carry for the fullback. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So here we go. In the final seconds, 1 swing of the leg for the win. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. And he knocks it right through. Automatic for the game winner. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.